Week 12 of renovating this original 1970s kitchen. We're making progress. It's slow, but we are making progress. We lost a whole month that we were able to work on this kitchen. So right now we're trying to play catch-up mode. If you have not been caught up, also play catch-up mode and watch all of our other weeks down below and then come back and watch this one. But this week, what we want to do is drywall. We want to get as much of that done as possible. We're going to be replacing our kitchen window. In the last video, I explained that we got this window at a bargain store. It's not the style that I wanted, but it's going to make do. It was a really good price. And this size window was really hard to find here locally where we can just get it the same day. So we are going to put that window here because this one is damaged. It's broken. It's not very secure. On the outside, the glass is broken. So just to make it easier on us, since we gutted our whole entire kitchen, we're gonna change the window. Because imagine, gutting the whole kitchen, putting everything brand new, and then we leave this window, it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Right now, Elvis is working on moving these pipes to the wall, so we don't have to make any holes when we go install the cabinets. And right now, I'm gonna be working on drywall. It is my very first time trying to do the joint compound on the drywall, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy this process, and I think I'm gonna be really good at it because I'm like an artist, you know? I do crafts. This is up my alley. You know, you just get the spatula, just feather out, fill in the holes, tape the seams. It's gonna be great. I went to go ahead and edit the video, and I found out that most of the video had no sound because of the microphones that we were using. They were not properly plugged in. So now I have to do a voiceover for most of this video. But thankfully, I was able to capture us going back and forth. Elvis was underneath the house in the crawl space, and I was inside the house, and he was trying to give me directions on how to cut the pipes so he can get them from underneath and thread them back through the right hole. I was just not understanding, and this is just one of the things, going back and forth. It's a very frustrating process. All right, what do I do?
I have available. You understand?
No, whatever.
Huh?
No.
Hillary, I need the white tube as long as possible. Do you get that?
I just don't know what area I'm supposed to cut.
Closest to the metal fitting, Hillary, so there's the most long tube available. Not rocket science.
It is for me. I've never done something like this. I don't know. It's not cutting.
You're twisting the frickin' thing.
What am I twisting? The pipe?
Huh?
What am I twisting?
You tighten it all the way down super hard.
Oh.
So look, twist the little knob right there.
It's tight.
Here you go, now twist it around there.
That's what I was doing. It doesn't do it.
Stop, don't just let it flop around.
It doesn't cut nothing.
Okay, now push that to the floor. Now we're gonna try to put it up to that hole.
So I'm shining the light on the hole. Oh my gosh, you're asking me for measurements? I don't know. 2 inches maybe? I can't get it around this. Too tight against the 2x4. I eventually figured out how to do it after Elvis being in the crawl space for so long. I feel bad for him. I really couldn't understand it. Anyways, I went back to working on the joint compound while he was working on the pipe situation. We were just tag teaming it up. I started the first layer of the joint compound, but I don't know if you can tell, but I'm doing very thin layers as my first coat just to get familiar with how to apply joint compound because it's my first time. You can't go wrong with going thin, and we won't have hopefully bumps and lumps that we need to stand out. Where has that been? Like, I needed this whole time. This whole time I needed this. I needed these. With Elvis putting the pipes back on the wall, we're not gonna have to cut the kitchen cabinets, which is good. They were already originally in the wall. Somewhere down the line, they got moved to the floor. I don't know why. Elvis moved it back, and I was just going to town with the joint compound. I did wear a neck brace because, like I said, I'm not gonna have my neck hurt, and it really worked out, but I had to wear it backwards.
Why you got rooster feet and a freaking neck, dude?
I refuse for my neck to hurt at the end of today, so I don't care if I look silly. I'm already wearing chicken socks. I can't go any lower than that.
She said I'm getting stupid loose.
It's kind of choking me a little bit. I don't know if I have it on right. It's like I had to put the strap towards the front, so when I was looking up, I had cushion on the back of my head. And honestly, I don't care how silly I look, but I was comfortable. I am definitely one of those people. If I can prevent something, pain specifically, I will be ahead of the curve. When I feel like I'm getting sick, I just start taking medicine. I do everything in my power to get better because I'm not trying to suffer. So I knew that if I was just going to be up there doing the ceiling, it was going to take me a while and my neck was going to hurt and it was just not going to be a good time. I also did get Elvis a neck thing and he doesn't want to wear it. I don't even have neck issues. He has neck issues. It made the job a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of those things that looks easier than it is because it looks so easy. All you have to do is patch up the holes and the seams and smooth things out, but it really did take me a while. And this first layer, I didn't even know you were supposed to stir and mix up your joint compound really good so it can thin out. So that's why I was having kind of a hard time. But the next layer, I got it done. I got it. I'm so glad that I went thin on the first layer because going into the second layer, I was a little bit more comfortable with how to do it. And I zoomed through while Elvis was changing out the window. Again, tag teaming it. You know, we got a lot done, I feel like. Because we can't put drywall on that wall until the window gets changed out. This process right here is so messy. I had giant blobs of joint compound all over the floor. It was all over me. I had to keep cleaning the spatulas about like every 30 minutes because they were just getting crusty and it was harder to smooth the joint compound. It was a whole thing. And then by the time you're done doing all this, you're so tired, but then you have the cleaning portion of the project and that was definitely not fun. I had to clean up all the blobs on the floor and cleaning the tools and all of that, mopping. It was a lot. I definitely underestimated this portion. But I will say those chicken socks saved me because all I had to do when I was done is take off my uniform and the chicken socks and I didn't have joint compound all over me. So that was a win. A win is a win. You got to seek them where they are. We had so many funny moments during these few days that we were working on the kitchen. I'm so mad the microphones were not working. I really have to make sure they're working on the next one. Which, by the way, the window situation, that's a whole mess. So we got the window at the bargain store. It was a really good price. We grabbed it, we got it, Elvis put it in the frame, and then he found out our window that we were replacing is a double pane window and the one that we got wasn't. So it was really thin on the frame. It wasn't fitting very well. We were freaking out because we had a giant hole on the wall and we got the wrong window. So Elvis had to just make the executive decision to run to Home Depot and just buy a window that was the right type of window for this hole. And he was like changing it out really late at night. It was dark. A giant roach fell on his face. If you don't know, North Carolina has some giant roaches. They fly with giant antennas and a monster fell on his head and then his face, and he didn't know what fell until he went to go look to his side and it was right there on the brick of the house. It was crazy, but he got it done. And Elvis has never changed out a window before, so he had a lot of learning to do while he was doing all this, so props to him. I'm still really amazed how he's just able to see a few videos and just do it when it takes me so long to even know how to do something. Our brains are not the same, clearly, but we are a good team. We make a good team. Changing out the window was, again, something that was really just our gut kept telling us to do that. And good thing that we did, because when Elvis took out the original window, he noticed that the frame, the wood of the house, it was rotting in a spot. So he was able to fix that before it got worse and properly seal everything when he put the new window in. So following our gut so far has really saved us. I feel like this week we got a lot done. We got 2 coats of the joint compound on the walls that are up. We changed the plumbing to the wall and we changed out the window. I feel like it was a pretty successful week. I'm hoping, I don't want to be naive, but I'm hoping that once the drywall is done, it's going to go smooth. Like, we're going to put kitchen cabinets, paint them, backsplash, floor, island, appliances. What else am I missing? Countertops. I hope it doesn't take a long time because all that stuff is already made. We just have to paint it and install it. So I'm really hoping that we could just finish this kitchen. I really miss having a kitchen. If you can drop a like and a comment before you leave this video, I would really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.